Hello! Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to Metroid Prime 4, where we're going to be finishing Metroid Prime 4 today. We are going to be completing this game. This game is going to be finito. It's going to be finished. We are so close to the end of this game right now that we are definitely finishing it tonight. My plan is to complete everything that I need to do in order to access the final part of the story, which is basically collecting these mech parts that we need to collect, collecting the green energy crystals, and then seeing how much time we have left. And then if we have like a good amount of time left, I'm gonna do a little bit of like re-exploring older zones just to collect a couple more things. Hello, Cody Holtree, welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. Can I destroy this now with the... Can I do this? Can I bomb this? I can! Ha 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 ha! Look at that, that's more green energy. So, I did look up where I need to go to start the mech quest. I did that basically at the end of last stream. And apparently, I have to go over to the volcano because Tokabe, I think that was his name, has set up a sort of perimeter outside there, and he's going to give me something that I can then take back to Fury Green, which will then allow me to collect the mech parts. That's obviously on top of the green crystals we need to be collecting along the way. I also took a little look into the green crystal collection thing, and from what I could tell, we've done this one, right? Yeah, we've done this one. From what I could tell about the green crystals, we are, once we start like the mech side quest and everything, we're more likely to actually fill up the green crystal gauge, because it's not just a meter that just where is it? This meter here, this green crystal gauge meter, it doesn't fill up proportionately across the entire game. There are points in the game where it will fill up faster, and there are points in the game where it will fill up slower, and I think as I do sort of this last sort of questing to get the last of the green crystals, it's going to fill up much faster, which means that we're not going to have to actually wait that long to get all the green crystals we need. And then once we have all the green crystals, and we have all the mech parts, and the game basically tells us, hey, it's good to go, it's good for us to do like the final part of the story, then I'll do a little bit of exploration in some of like the old areas, just messing around with the items that we have, and then we will do the final part of the story. Basically, because a bit of fun in Metroid is just going back to old areas and having a bit of fun. Ah, there he is, he's at that smoke. I said that I had to like look out for smoke. But first things first, I must destroyeth this rocketh. What are you doing over here, Takabe? Why are you here? ¿Por qué?
Samus, please, join me.
I think he's like the only one that really gets Samus.
Do you feel that? Dry wind blows across the land. The sound of the breeze and the voices of the creatures that dwell here remind me of home.
Okay, so you come from what, like a desert planet?
My family comes from a long line of hunters. Hunting is how we survived. Like my father and grandfather before me. Now, when I catch the scent of game in the wind, I remember those who came before.
Why is he so cool?
Anyway,
Genuinely.
I lose myself. I found something near the cargo launcher. I kept it, thinking it'll be of use to you. Here.
Teleporter chip acquired, which we're going to take to our We're going to take to our good friend, everybody's favorite character in the universe, Miles McKenzie. He's going to make it into a teleport beam, and we're going to use that to transport mech parts. Hello, Arkham, by the way, and Jordan. Welcome, welcome. Wow, this desert is more barren than MySpace. Oh, so true. So true. I wish we could go back to MySpace. I want to go back to old school internet. I want to go back to YouTube where you could rate videos out of 1 to 5 stars. I miss that shit so much. I miss customizable fucking channel pages, like the really good ones where you had like your videos on the middle and then you had like the banners on the sides. I miss that shit so much. The fun in Metroidvania is finding stuff. Exactly. Even if most of it is stuff that, like, we're not gonna need, it's still fun to find, and fun to just kind of use stuff. Hello, Tokiyami fan on Twitch, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Everything is going fine, by the way. Obviously, things are going fine here in Spain. I just want to quickly, before we, like, go any further, I just want to send out honestly, my condolences to everyone in the US right now. I know that there's some serious shit going on. I know that some very fucked up shit happened this morning for those of you in the US, and like obviously fucking abolish ICE, stand with you guys. Just want to let that be known, because I've been seeing that on my timeline today and it didn't feel right not to say anything, but at the same time obviously it's not my like place to talk about it. I just yeah, just wanted to say that. A chip designed by the Le Morne, a Galactic Federation engineer, like, you just say Miles. We don't need to say a Galactic Federation Engineer level 4 or higher. Just say a Miles. A Miles McKenzie can fix it. Oh, it's freezing in Texas. I'm so sorry to hear that as well. My mother actually just sent me and Ion a set of like heated blankets. Basically, like really cheap ones, because our radiator bill has just been like fucking up our energy bill pretty much.
Looks like you got something interesting. It may solve our problems with the force field around Colonel. Bring it on back to base camp so I can take a look.
So my mom basically just got us these like electric blankets that we can just plug into the wall, and you can just set them to be on for like 2 hours and then they cool off, but you get like a perfect amount of just what's the word? Of heat. It's very nice. What is this? Oh, is this another shrine? I don't think I found this one. Thanks, man. The US is a scary place right now. Genuinely, I really hope that, like, all of you in the US make it through, and honestly, like, the people that are out there, like, filming everything that's going on and, you know, making sure that those fuckers can't get their way, they're fucking the bravest people on this goddamn planet right now. I swear to God. What is this? It's also snowing in Oklahoma. I know this is gonna sound really bad, but a part of me always finds it funny when people mention Oklahoma, because I only know Oklahoma from the really old musical. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, Oklahoma's like a real place. Getting all that green shit. Thank you very much for the green shit. I have not been in here. No, Ring of Thunder Shrine. Ooh, this is gonna get me like the charged thunder shot probably. I'd be very okay with that. A pylon linked to a device that activates when all pylons are electrified simultaneously. Okay. So you want to be raised. I guess you want to be raised. And then I guess I shoot an electric attack? Yeah, there we go. Freezing in Ohio too, but getting warnings all week about a storm coming. Oh, stay safe then, man. Stay safe. I'm gonna move over here actually, so that my door is not in the shot. Here it's mostly just kind of like cold in Zaragoza. It's like the coldest part of Spain most of the time, but I can imagine it's absolutely nothing compared to like the glacial temperatures that you guys have. Honestly, I don't envy you, but I hope you guys are doing fine. Ooh, thunder shot, charge thunder. Muchas gracias. Anyway, today I had, like an hour ago, I had French toast with some sugar and maple syrup, and it was the fucking best thing I've eaten in a while. It tasted so good and it was so easy. We even had like, it was still a cheap version of it, but we had some brioche bread. So it was kind of like very sweet. And I felt like I had ascended and gone to heaven. It was mwah, so easy. So simple. Spain sounds like such a cool place to be. Honestly, Spain's pretty nice. Genuinely. The bureaucracy of Spain is a fucking nightmare. Like, you need papers for just about everything if you want to live here or exist here or anything like that. But honestly, it's not a bad place. It genuinely, I think, is a good place to live. As good as, like, most places can be nowadays. Because obviously every country has its problems. Some countries just happen to have more problems than others. But I would like to think that Spain is, not as brutal as some countries that I've seen. Ow. Okay, I need Miles, my friend Mr. Mackenzie, to upgrade my gun. I then would like to shoot some things with my upgraded gun. And then I would like to beat this gosh dang game. Oh yeah, for those of you that are here, by the way, and are maybe wondering what I'm going to be playing after Metroid Prime 4, I have been given a review code for a game called Mio, Memories in Orbit. It was a Metroidvania that was shown off in a Nintendo Direct last year, and you've probably seen it on a couple of YouTubers, like, sponsored video segments. I haven't been sponsored. I got a review code because I kind of applied for it, but I will probably be playing that on stream next. Because since I got the review code, and it was a game I genuinely wanted to try anyway, it all kind of lines up for me. So I'll be playing that alongside Blasphemous, and then maybe after that, I'll try and get an actual Souls-like on stream, because I know that's what most people come to my channel for. And I definitely don't want to neglect that side of my viewers. Have I ever played Stellar Blade? I have not, but Stellar Blade is one of the Souls-likes. Well, I say it's a Souls-like. I said it in my poll, just put it there because it's technically on the Souls-like subreddit, like, master thread. I know some people will debate that it's like an action game more so, which is fine. I don't mind. I really don't care. I just want to play fun games. But Stellar Blade is one of the games that was voted on, and I do have to play it this year. I have to play it, I have to do a boss ranking review, and with certain games where applicable, I can do area rankings as well. So for example, with Code Vein, I want to do an area ranking. With Mortal Shell, I think I'll do an area ranking with that as well, although that will be a pretty quick video, so maybe that will be... that's not necessarily one that I'm hankering to do right this second. But yeah, Stellar Blade is one of the games that I am going to play, and I'm very interested in it. The main character... like, her whole design does nothing for me in terms of, like, intrigue. I'm not that interested in her or anything, but some of the visuals I've seen from that game and some of, like, the monster designs and stuff like that have been pretty intriguing, so I'm looking forward to it. Tentatively ready to have some fun with Stellar Blade. Miles.
I think so. Yeah, I can probably get this fixed.
I saw this cutscene last time. Miles.
Mackenzie will be able to fix my arm.
Miles. Miles. Start repeating a cutscene and give me my fucking shit.
Myself, but could you wait until we get to the holo table?
Motherfucker, we're here.
Let's take a look.
You click on him half a millisecond before he reaches the table.
Wonder what this is. Let's find out.
Oh, I didn't know Oklahoma's state anthem had was one of the musical songs from the musical. That's awesome.
You know, we were analyzing something like this back at base. I have an idea.
Snickerdoodles. I think that's like an American thing. I don't think we do that in like the UK. But I'm very curious about them. What's like the main flavor of a snickerdoodle?
There. It worked. I did it. This I've entered our coordinates here as the destination.
Wow. Cool. Instantly teleport patched objects. These may be used with mech parts for the GF heavyweight golem. The teleport destination is set to base camp. A total of 6 patches are available. Okay, cool. So
Now,
I'll
if
go
you
and
find
get the
those
mech
missing
parts.
These patches will let you teleport them directly to base camp. I mean, I can't take all the credit. The Lemorn really nailed short-range teleportation, but just put my own spin on it.
Samus is like, Miles, it's okay, shut up. Alternatively, she's just thinking, oh my god, this is the hottest man I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. I feel like Samus is the type where she would be like the girl boss in the relationship, and I feel like she would end up with like a surprisingly kind of like well-meaning scrawny man. But like in a good way. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Okay, I have to remember where all the mech parts are. I know there's multiple in the desert, and I think there is one mech part that is in an actual area? I don't remember where, though. I don't remember if it was, like, magma, like the magma pool area, or if it was the ice area. Or there was one in, like, the entry area of the ice the ice zone. So I guess I could check that. It's like a cinnamon and sugar taste, so like a cinnamon roll. But like, I guess a snickerdoodle is more like a biscuit or a cookie, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I mean, I like the sound of it. Cinnamon is one of my favorite flavors. Oh, I didn't put cinnamon on my French toast! I need to do that tomorrow when I make it again. I've got to get through that brioche loaf, so... French toast is gonna be my, my lunchtime snack tomorrow. We have a big pot of maple syrup that I bought specifically because we were making brownies, and it said to kind of put like a spoonful of the maple syrup in there. But now I just have a big jar of maple syrup and nothing to do with it, because obviously we don't really do like pancakes and stuff all that much for breakfast here. That's a little bit out of my pay grade. But French toast, that shit's easy. I can do French toast. It's a cookie. Okay, I'll have to look up a recipe maybe, because that honestly sounds really nice. Like, if there's one thing, honestly, that America, like, does really well, it's you guys have some of, like, the most outlandish but really good cookies. Like, that's where I think you guys kind of thrive. Like, you popped off. You did your big one, as some would say.
We can break down the force field around Chrono Tower. Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the Ultra Inferior Green so you can grow.
Is that what we need? No, I want to scan the big thing. No, I want to scan the big thing. Oh, wait, no, is this the mech part? Yes, this is it, okay. There we go. Qué fácil. How easy. Mech part acquired numero uno. And while I'm out here, I need to collect more of the green crystals. So we've got this one, we have 3, we have 4, we have 1 over there. And then I don't know where the last one is. After we put frosting on them, we sprinkle the remaining cinnamon sugar on top, so goddamn good. Oh, so they have frosting on them, okay.
When I have all the missing parts, I can fix the mech. Send them to me as soon as you find them. There should be 5 more.
I'm not really, that good at making frosting, but I will, as said, I will look into it. Anything to make a nice cinnamony snack. Any excuse. No, wrong button. Wait. How are my green crystals going? Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm earning more green crystals now than I was before. I just think it's really weird that this game staggers, like, how often you can earn these green crystals. I think it's really stupid in that sense. Oh yeah, how did I do the Akita slide? Because I remember this game has the Akita slide, and I genuinely forgot how to how to perform it. I genuinely don't remember.
There appears to be some calcium debris near the
Miles, I know. Miles. You're awesome. I love you. I think you're better than, like, people give you credit for, but I know. Holy fuck. Ooh. It's that bit at the top. Okay, there's no way up from here. But maybe there's something on the other side that I can use to get up? Not this way. Right! This is where all those fucking nests were. I remember now. It's fine, let me just pop all this shit. I don't want any... I don't care about the birds, but I do care about the... everything else. There we go. Oh yeah, let's see. Got tired of grinding Chalice dungeons all morning. I'm so close to Queen Yharnam. Have you done the, what is it called? The, it's like the depraved or deprived the Chalice where you, like, have half health and you have to beat, like, an amygdala at the end. Have you done that one? Because that one, for me, is easily the toughest of the Chalice dungeons. Everything after that, it just feels like a victory lap. And Togami fan, on your Wolong playthrough, you just beat my favorite boss of all time, Taotie. Yeah, my favorite boss. I love it when Team Ninja keeps making these big bosses that don't work at all with the combat that they're trying to actually go for in their video games. It's great. Look at all of this green. It's so good and tasty. How is there not like a boss fight or something in that giant patch of desert there? It's so big. The Defiled Dungeon, that was brutal. I've had to do it like twice. I did it my first time when I was just going for my, like, Bloodborne 100% run, and then I had to do it a few years ago when I was recording, like, footage for Bloodborne. Because what I did, like, a few years ago was I just did... Miles! What I did a few years ago was I basically recorded, like, 100% playthroughs of all the Souls games, so that for all of my Souls videos, I would just have footage on hand for everything that I needed. And I remember, like, absolutely suffering needing to do the, the Chalice dungeons a second time. I did not want to. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck are you? You ate my mech parts. You ate my mech. Oh, but he's literally gone into the thing that I just said was a fucking boss arena. Amazing, okay. Motherfucker, you are not, oh, that's beautiful, holy shit. You are not a goddamn Molduga. I have no fucking remorse for you, mate. That being said, can you, like, come out so I can scan you, please? Thank you. A Varmis. Ah! A crustacean variant that swims through the sand, made giant by the second green energy shower. The tip of its tail can be destroyed by physical impacts, killing it. Gotcha. Yeah, it does have quite the weak point over there. Alright, where are you going? Where are you going? Bro, what is this strategy? Is your strategy just to... Oh, try and eat me? Oh, you're kidding me. I'm trying to see where it shows up on the map, because if I can boost over to it, then yeah. Then maybe I can actually make something work here. I don't remember what the brake button is. Maybe I should look it up in the options or something. You know what? Let me just quickly Viola. Yes. Activation, mission strategy. I don't care about that. I don't. Okay, plus, accelerate. ZL is brake. Power slide is while boosting. Press and hold B again. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, I understand now. Go, little damage. Whee! Oh my god, I didn't know we could drive over its back. That's so cool, actually. The Bloodborne plat is brutal. I honestly, like, the only hard part of the Bloodborne Platinum for me was the Chalice dungeons. That's the only thing that makes it brutal. I actually think Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 are pretty brutal because of all the online Covenant related things you have to do. Does it want me to, like, I don't know, does it want me to like boost into it? There's a small part of me that thinks it kind of wants me to, like, maybe power slide into it. But then I personally had more trouble with those trophies in DS2 and DS3 specifically, because when I went for the Platinum, it was on the, yeah, I think I have to drive into it. When I went for those trophies, I was playing on the Steam versions, and it was during the time where all of the multiplayer servers were down because of rampant hacking, basically. So I never really got to experience doing any of that online. So I had to do all of the farming offline, which isn't hard, it's just really fucking tedious. And it was probably like the least amount of fun that I've had playing those games, easily. I would not recommend it for anyone. Yeah, okay, I understand the mission now. We got this. Maybe this guy will drop some green energy crystals or something when we kill it, that'd be nice. You gonna, change up the battle formula a little bit, Varmus? You gonna do something a bit fun or crazy? A little, I don't know. No. I've already scanned it, Arkham, don't worry. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 Platinum I think was rough. Like, having to deal with farming the fucking skeletons in the catacombs, traumatic at the best of times. And then having to farm the Silver Knights on the Anolondo steps, oh my god. Dark Souls 1, the only traumatic part of the Platinum I had with that game was just getting all of the special, like, character weapons, or not character weapons, like unique weapons, basically, because for some reason Sif has three boss weapons, which means you have to do 3 playthroughs in order to get that one, and then you have to get to the Giant's Blacksmith in Anolondo to be able to craft it. Oh, you're coming this way. Okay. Oh! And then you also have to get, like, for example, like the, oh my god, damn it, the Channeler's Trident from the Duke's Archives, which I think is one of my least favorite weapons I've ever had the pleasure of farming, because I wasn't lucky enough to get it during any of the channelers you just killed doing the regular gameplay. And the farming route to kill the channelers in that area is just really, really, like, tedious, because they're just so out of the way from the, oh, you bastard. They're so out of the way from, like, everything. What do you mean you're coming back around? No. Get out of here, Varmus. But I think everything else about the Dark Souls 1 Platinum is actually quite fun. I would also say the Sekiro Platinum is pretty rough. Like, having to get all of the skill points, I think it is kind of tedious in Sekiro, because even after you do, like, all the playthroughs needed to get all 3 endings, you don't have enough skill points to level up the entire skill tree. God for fucking bid. It just doesn't happen with that game. Then maybe that's just me working off a bit of trauma. Well, I can't see anything. No! No! Why are you being so difficult right now? Just let me kill you and end your suffering. Thank you. What is the... honestly, I think Elden Ring might have been the easiest one to platinum. Although part of that... Hello? Oh, it's just doing its normal thing. It was taking a bit of time. Oh, it jumps! Alright, okay, that's new. Elden Ring was pretty easy because, like, I'm pretty sure for, like, the endings, I just, rolled back my save to get all the basic endings, and then obviously the special ones you just kind of, like, worked in as you went. I don't really remember if there were any, like, terribly difficult trophies. Like, technically, I guess there were, with the regular weapons one, you could miss the Bolt of Grandsax in regular Lanedale if you didn't know to grab it, but... I don't know. And then I've never platinumed Demon Souls. I haven't gotten around to doing that, so that will probably be next on my list of things to get done, because it's the only game I haven't platinumed in the series. Oh. Good tea. Oh, I'm morph balling into the stomach? Really? That's so cursed. Samus, what if it wakes up? Wait, am I not just patching it out? Destroying the pod will not damage its contents. Oh, so now I destroy the pod. Like that? Oh yeah, like that. Ooh! And she had to do the superhero pose at the end of it. Good on you, Samus. Yeah, the boss fight was a bit boring, but like, I like the idea of it. I just think it's a bit repetitive. Although I would say that's maybe a slight problem with just this game's bosses in general, is that a lot of them are very lengthy. They're very lengthy. To a point where, like, which is fine, but they don't change up enough between, like, their phases to where I'm like, okay, this fight is lengthy, but I'm invested, and instead it kind of turns into, this fight is lengthy and I'm not invested. But then boss fights have never really been, like, this Metroid Prime's strong suit. I know Metroid Prime 2, I think, had some good ones. I would say any of the Dark Samus fights from the older games are pretty good. But it's at least not what I come to Metroid for. I know that much. You've almost platinumed Demon Souls, Tokyo, my fan, but you forgot that in the remake, if you beat the final boss, it immediately puts you into New Game Plus, and you don't want to go through it again. I'm pretty sure in order to platinum the game, you have to go through New Game Plus, no? I feel like that's not a game you can platinum on just one playthrough, but, I'll have to look into it. Night Rain was extremely easy to platinum. Oh my god, my boyfriend fucking stole my platinum! Because I was too lazy and I never got around to doing runs with every Nightfarer. And he did. And now he definitively does have more fucking playtime than I do in Night Rain. So, that wasn't something I was expecting. But yeah, he kind of got my platinum for me because he ended up playing all the characters, which is so funny. Because when he started playing the game, he was adamant that he wasn't going to play all the characters. He was, like, convinced he would play, like, 1 or 2. And then he ended up playing all of them. And I was just sitting there like, Okay, have we... I know that there is a mech part here. I don't know where the other one is. I don't know if it's in the desert or if it's in an area. I think it's in the desert. Maybe it's in like a bit of the desert that I haven't actually like fully explored. Ooh, green. Green, 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 green. I really just threaded that and missed the most important green. That sucks. Goddamn. Like, I was watching him play it, and then randomly the platinum just popped, and I was like, oh my fucking god. Because I forgot that that was, like, the only thing that I needed in order to actually platinum the game. I'd gotten all of the other achievements myself. For some reason in my head, I completely forgot to even go for that one. So he got to it first. Which is fine. I accept it. I was too slow. I should have platinumed it long before, but every time I thought about, like, playing Revenant, for example, I just kind of, like, a part of me died inside because she's so not my type of character at all. So I just never got around to it. And that's on me. Hey, George! How you doing, man? It's been a long time since I've heard your name. How you doing, man? I said, how you doing, man, twice, because I am a professional. We're playing Metro Prime 4. Metro Prime 4.
Mech parts seem to be scattered across Vuros.
Yeah, I know, Miles. And I'm literally going to pick up another one, so why don't you shut the fuck up? Everyone's favorite character in Metroid Prime history, Miles McKenzie. Level 4 class engineer. Okay, now the fun begins, because there is one mech part that I'm pretty sure we have seen, but I don't know where it is. It's not there, is it? That would be weird. This one, we can get rid of this marker. We don't need that anymore. So let's remove that. It has to be in an area that we have not explored. But I don't know where. So I'm going to, against my better judgment, call Miles.
How about looking for mech parts in the unexplored areas inside the Flare Pool volcano? You've explored most of the facility, I think.
Oh my god, Mackenzie, you're so useful. Thank you. I've realized I do not mind Miles McKenzie telling me which areas to go to in this game, specifically because we have to go through this giant fucking desert to backtrack to any of the areas in the game. And anything that speeds up that process is fine by me, because I would rather talk to him and be told, hey, go back to this area and then go there, rather than drive across this giant desert that takes way too long to traverse, get to an area, and then find out that that area has nothing in it, and then have to go back out, go from the desert, go to a different area, etc., etc. In that sense, I think Miles is honestly, like, doing a real service. But basically, he only exists and is useful because they made this giant desert. If we didn't have this giant desert, we wouldn't need those hints because backtracking would theoretically be easier because all the areas would actually be connected like a normal Metroid game. So that's a thing. What is this? The fuck is this? Oh, is this for the force field? Oh, we're going somewhere. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's a save room. Okay, I don't need a save room. You're 30 now. Dang. Well, I'm 28, so I'm almost there as well. Aging like cheese. Revenant is a pretty viable character in the new update, but I'm more of a Wilder kind of guy. Yeah, I just... Revenant is just not my type of character. I'm not a big fan of, like, the puppet nature of her abilities and how you have to kind of micromanage your family. Other than that, just finished up doing game shows. Gonna be done for a long time. Yeah, I've kind of been that way for quite a while as well. I have not even been on Discord in like that style of capacity for a very long time. My Minecraft game show era is long behind me. But it was a wonderful time while it lasted. But I very much have other things in my life going on that take much more precedence. Volcano is that way. Okay. You're astounded there's no fast travel? I think there should be, but they needed a reason for this desert to exist. Because it was in the original design documents for the game. And in that sense, it kind of feels like a... what's the word I'm looking for? An archaic design decision from like the original team that developed Prime 4 before it got handed back over to Retro. And we're just kind of like dealing with the fallout of it here. Like, who thought that collecting these green crystals like this was a good idea? I wouldn't mind collecting green crystals if they were hidden throughout the levels, for example, and they were just kind of like collectibles that you could break as you explored, because that would kind of at least give them a little bit more intrigue, but this is just kind of boring. And none of the other Metroid Prime games had anything as egregious as this. Wrong button. How close are we to, Oh, we're getting so close. We're actually getting so close. Oh. I cannot wait to have all the green crystals. Okay, let's hope nothing attacks me so that I can just get on this thing and go. Ha 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 ha. We're sad you left, man, after you said you wanted me for one more show also. I know that's so true, I know. But then, like, just things happened, life changed. I started focusing more on my solo work, my ranking videos, I pivoted, and I just don't really have the energy for it anymore. I also got locked out of like 3 Minecraft accounts because I keep forgetting my passwords, and because they're tied to Outlook, like Microsoft's Outlook system, that is just awful. Just absolutely awful. We're going down here. I just felt, what's the word? I just felt like I didn't want to spend money for a game again where I was going to forget my password to my account and then get locked out of it and then have no way to get back in because Microsoft is fucking stupid. Oh. I guess it makes sense that this area is kind of like flooded with lava now because we did blow up like most of the facility last time we were here. Shit. Oh, I really want to play Hytale though. I just haven't had time, so I'm kind of ignoring it until I have time to play it. I'm not even looking at any footage of it. Can I like break this? Or do I need to... Ooh, I bet if I... No. If I get off here... If I get off here, and then maybe if I shoot it with, like, the super missile, will that work? Yeah, there we go. 13 years of that stuff, it catches up to you. Yeah, I feel like a war veteran, honestly, George. I'd like to come in, thank you. Ah, I'll be sneaking in. Sneaking in via a side route. And this just dunks her straight into lava. Would be incredibly funny. Whee! What is that? Oh, that's the spider ball thing. What was the button for that? I don't remember. This is the button. Whee! Whee! Ow. Is that ever gonna stop? shoot, I don't think that one's gonna stop. This one stops, but this one doesn't. Can I? And I can't get out of morph ball mode here. Wait, I want to get the item though. Did that do anything? Nope. Alright, I'll leave that alone for now. Maybe I'll find a way to come back and get it later. Something I read recently was that the open desert was one of the few things left over from the original dev team. Yeah, that's kind of what I think happened as well. For sure. I think Metroid Prime 4 just had an extremely troubled development, and that's just kind of, oh, I know what I can do here. I know what I can do here. I'm pretty sure I can just shoot that with you. And then if I go back, I can go and get that item. Because I am very smart. God, when was my first... Well, I think my first game show was 2015, 2016. For those of you that don't... Oh no, it went back to normal! Oh no! I have to time it. That sucks. Ugh. Maybe I had to use, like, the stronger ice beam, or maybe I just had to be quicker. Maybe I just have to be quicker. I probably just have to be quicker. Is there anything else I can do in this room while I'm here? Because, like, we've got these... Ah! We've got these, like, grapples and everything, but does that actually do anything for us? Okay, let's actually keep progressing, because we'll have to come back through here anyway. That is what I want. What is going to attack me while I get what I want? Alright, full restoration is possible. Oh! Oh no! That's not good. That's bad. That's really bad. A behemoth, a giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Does that include... Yeah, that includes that. Does that include this? Or am I supposed to go underneath you? No, okay. No, it doesn't want me to go underneath. Okay. Me when I have no idea what the game wants from me right now. I think I'm just supposed to shoot it. Shoot it and just avoid the flames. I mean, I think I'm doing damage at certain points because it's flashing red every now and then, which is like a good sign. Oh, I blew up one of its eyes. Okay, that's the strategy. I have to blow up his eyes. Okay. Understandable. That's also how I solve my problems in real life, by shooting people's eyes. If people can't see you, then you can't lose. Ah! Actually, you know what then? Maybe the ice cannon is actually a good idea, because we do that, and then I can just freely shoot the eyes. Yeah, now it only has the ones on the side. Whee! I jumped high enough to avoid that. Come on. Yay! I think we did it. I think we killed the giant rock spider. I don't like it. You met a person who knew you because of the race show? Oh, the Amazing Race. Oh, that was a fun one. I missed the Amazing Race. That was one of the only shows where I wish I could have done a sequel. I really wish, but I just didn't have the manpower, and we did not have people with good enough camera like quality for the team POVs. It just wasn't gonna happen. For anyone who's like a bit confused by the context, George the Jedi is an old friend. We were in the Minecraft game show community for years together. So we are very familiar, very, very familiar with each other because of that. In fact, I believe I won your, what was it? Endurance? I'm pretty sure I won Endurance. I feel like I remember that was a thing. Okay, we're gonna rush, we're gonna rush, we're gonna rush. Oh, I need you to stop. How do I get here in time? What do you mean? What doth thou meaneth? Do I need to hit it with like a charged ice? Maybe I do have to hit it with like a charged one. How long does it stay like that for? Oh my god, that's so quick. Okay, that can't be the solution then. No way in hell. Not unless maybe I do that and then I do that. What? I don't know. I don't know how to get that item. I'm too dumb. I'm too dummy thick for this game. Wait, is that gonna stop it? Oh my god, that stopped it. Really? It was that simple? I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm so about to die. I'm on 7 energy. I'm on 7 energy and I have no way of healing. This is so bad. I can't let Samus die. This would be a tragedy to all of mankind if Samus were to die. At the same time, God, she needs some health because listening to this beeping is gonna make me absolutely insane. Yay, Psychic Power Bomb expansion acquired, so we get another Psychic Bomb, so we can blow up even more things, like green crystal rocks, everybody's favorite. We're not even an hour in and we're already almost basically ready to complete the game. Wild. Still in the Discord, you're just watching it back? Awesome. It's one of the shows I'm like really proud of. That and the final Raven season that I have on my new channel. Well, I say new channel, but like it's been my channel for years now. But the one that I have that I posted back at the start of the Billy S channel, which is the one we're on right now, the Minecraft Raven series is easily like the best thing I think I put out as a show. Is there a save point? I think there's a save point over here. Over here, and then over here. No! Samus! Samus! Wake up, Samus! 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 Oh no, I have to do that bit again. I have to get that item again. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Videojuego is evil. But at least I know how to do it this time, so I won't be taking as much damage. I need to stop talking. Because when I talk, karma bites me in the ass. Jojo Siwa, karma's a bitch. stop jinxing yourself, mate. Scoopy, no! I would never jinx myself. Welcome, by the way. Ooh. There we go. That was clean. We can get that item again, and this time we can actually... honestly, I'll probably ignore the save. Well, no, I should go in the save point. I should do the save point. Because they're not going to magically give me all my health back when I leave. So all we need to do now is find green crystals. That is all we need to do in order to meet the requirements to finish the game. So all I have to do after I get out of here is just roam around the desert and find more of those rocks and break them, and then boom. I can complete the game. I can finish Metroid Prime 4. Soul Hunter Tyler, how you doing, man? Hey Billy, how's Blasphemous been? That boss is, Tien Piedad still couldn't take it out. Blasphemous has been really fun. The VODs are here on YouTube. All of them, so you're able to take a look if you're curious. But we've been making really good progress. I did a little bit of grinding after the stream the other day, just so that I could afford some of the items from the shop. And I'm basically ready to go next time. So I'm pretty chill and pretty chuffed. I can't wait to play a bit more of it next week. I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be like next week, though, because from what I know, either on Saturday or Sunday next week, I'm probably going to be having a D&D session with some friends, and I don't know which day they're aiming for yet. So I'm probably going to check tomorrow to see if they've made any decisions, and once they've made a decision, then I can make my stream schedule. Because generally, if I have D&D on a weekend, I tend to stream the day that I don't have it, obviously. And I've been really enjoying streaming this year, so I don't want to miss out on streaming for all of you guys. It genuinely brings me a lot of joy. Why did the build battles get unlisted, if you don't mind me asking? I unlisted a lot of things on my old channel, just to kind of clear up a lot of the noise. Because there were a lot of videos on that channel that I wasn't very happy with, or that I felt just weren't really reflective of the quality that I wanted to put out. And I think a lot of the build battles, I didn't really enjoy watching them back. I think that they were really badly recorded. Honestly, I kind of wish that the build battles, I wish that I just hadn't recorded them, and instead I just had it been an event that we just did privately. Because that was one problem I had with the Minecraft game show scene, is that it really hammered home that everything you did had to be recorded and had to be edited and posted. And I think that led to a lot of really shit content from me over the years. And honestly, I haven't been on the old channel in a while, so I don't really remember exactly which videos have been delisted. I know I think like the Bedrock Game Show videos got delisted. I think some of the small shows got delisted. It's just not really reflective of what I wanted, and certain elements of those things I just kind of didn't really want online anymore. But also, I privated them literally like 3 years ago, so I'm basically just trying to guess what my past self was thinking in those moments. Did I get that one? No, I missed you. Alright, well, we just gotta farm some green crystals. You tried live streaming, but quickly went on an indefinite hiatus. You got indecisive about what to play, and sometimes would get bored of a given game, and you felt like you would let your small audience down without some consistency. I think streaming is very difficult. I don't think it's easy, because if you're a new streamer, you kind of just have to go with whatever works for you. And most of the time, I notice a lot of new streamers kind of want to see results very quickly, but the reality is that most new streamers are never going to get above like double-digit viewer figures. Look at me. I've got like 30-something thousand subscribers on my channel, I get maybe, like, barely any viewers on a lot of my streams. And if that means, like, someone like me is kind of, like, struggling to get viewer numbers, then, like, I'm just imagining, like, small streamers who don't even have, like, a community to kind of, like, build off of are having it even rougher. I also just don't think that live streaming is for everyone. I'm gonna be honest, I've seen a lot of people who really want to do live streams, but sadly maybe don't have the confidence to do it, or the ability to speak for such, like, long lengths of time. Even me, I'm still trying to build up my stamina to be able to do longer live streams, because I used to do, like, 4 or 5 hours, and nowadays I can only last 3 before I get exhausted. But just having seen so many people over the years, over many, many years, do live streaming, pick it up, try and enjoy it, etc., etc., I just think we're at that point now where, like, I think it's okay for people to not live stream. I feel like we're past the point where, like, everybody and their mother wants to be, like, a live streamer. And the bubble has kind of popped on that. Of course, like, the younger generation, everyone, I think, wants to be an influencer, etc., etc., but that's just because that's what they've grown up with. But I do believe that we're kind of at a point now where it's very, very, very hard as a new person to, like, kind of grow. So my general advice to people who are new to live streaming, or maybe people who are starting live streaming again from scratch, is don't think about growing. Genuinely, don't think about growing your audience, because you are probably going to have it rough for quite a while, and you should just focus instead on, if you have a couple viewers, just engaging with them and, you know, making them feel welcome, and just learning to kind of enjoy streaming regardless of how many viewers you have. I definitely suggest hiding the viewer numbers whenever you stream, because a lot of new streamers tend to get very obsessed with viewer numbers, and it can be very demoralizing when you're, like, feeling really good about a stream, and then you look over and it's like, one person is viewing, or dare I say, no people are viewing. So it's better to kind of just, like, always act like you're streaming for a lot of people, and you kind of just start building up that kind of natural charisma then. But honestly, I'm really not the best person to ask, because no one asked, but, like, I'm not really the best person to give advice, because I'm also really bad at following my own advice, and I'm not the best at capitalizing on certain things. Like, I feel like whenever I do, like, good stuff, I kind of, like, luck into it. Like, if I have really good videos, half the time, I don't even know how they got that good. I don't know why the video I posted earlier this month about, like, what was it? About, like, Souls things you had to, like, Google, basically. I don't know why that video blew up. I have no fucking clue why the algorithm decided to pick that one up. And I can't replicate it. But I'm at least enjoying the fact that, every now and then I get a hit. Oh, we're so close! We're so close! Do I need to return to the altar first and then come back out, and then I'll be able to, like, do good things? I don't know. Daigoren, just be consistent in the way you feel best, because some people just torture themselves even if they don't show it on screen. Exactly. No, fully. I think, especially if you're watching a streamer who very clearly is just in it to either try and grow their channel, or to just, like, try and be popular, you can kind of get that vibe very easily. I think a lot of streamers don't realize that, especially when you've got webcam, that a lot of things will show on your face that you don't expect your audience to pick up on, and they will pick up on it. And if the vibes are bad, or if the vibes aren't right, they will know. It's kind of why I took a very long break from streaming after my old channel, because I was at a point where I wasn't enjoying streaming, because I was too focused on, like, trying to build an audience and trying to make it work as my job. And eventually I kind of realized that's just not really feasible for me. And after I took a step back and I just stopped streaming for a few years, and I focused in on remembering why I enjoyed making videos and streaming again, then I started feeling comfortable, like, okay, I can start streaming again. I didn't start streaming on this channel until I'd moved into my own apartment. I had to feel very comfortable in myself before I could start, you know, re-entertaining everybody. And I'm really glad that I've gotten back into streaming. I've had so many fun moments. The Silk Song playthrough, the Donkey Kong Bonanza playthrough, which I still need to public the videos on the VOD channel for that, have been absolutely fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to more playthroughs in the future of, like, more games here on the channel. I really want to play Star Wars Jedi Survivor on the channel. I would love to try streaming Black Myth Wukong on the channel, among other things. But, you know, it's been an experience, you know. Making videos for, what, 12, 13 years, you learn a few things. And I feel very comfortable where I am right now. I'm very happy with where I am right now. And that's probably, like, I don't know, that's really weirdly fulfilling. Because, oh my god, I had so many years where I worried so much, but now I'm just so chill and so vibe. Anyway, sorry. Daiguden, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, and Ash, thank you for the $1 for the super chat. Welcome, welcome. Let me grab the bell. Ugh. Thank you for the $1, you're so kind, genuinely. Anyway, what am my tech team gonna say about the fact that we are rebuilding the mech?
You did it, Samus. You found the missing pieces. That was everything I needed to fix Betsy. You know, the mech. She is good to go.
Excellent work, Samus.
I love him.
Prepared, we'll be able to destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Yeah, gonna want to be careful with that. Just saying I had to get a little creative with those repairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only guarantee about 80% functionality.
Oh, just 80%. That's good, Gearhead.
Yeah, no, that's like a really good number, Miles.
Trust you.
Miles is so nervous.
Before we can leave, you'll need to secure the memory fruit. Come back and see me when you're ready.
Yeah, I need to get the rest of the green crystals. I just wanted to see if there was an extra cutscene, like, or anything. So let me just deposit the green crystals that we do have, and then I will go back out into the desert and just start smashing a couple more. Maybe try and find some of those explosive rocks, and we'll get to going. Jedi is fun. Black Myth is fun. I'm really excited for Black Myth. The only issue is that game never goes on sale, and I've been waiting for most of the Souls-likes I'm gonna play this year to go on sale. So, I don't know, Black Myth might be a later in the year, maybe summertime Souls-like, I don't know. It depends on whether I have a good couple... Ooh, green energy crystal finder acquired. Slay. The radar will now display the locations of green energy crystals. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. That's so good. I really want to play Black Myth Wukong. I just think that it's probably going to take me a bit of time. But if I have like a good month or two here on YouTube where I earn a little bit of extra and I'm able to put a bit of money back into the channel, then I will be more than happy to start Black Myth Wukong whenever I want. Currently, I have to obviously finish Blasphemous. That's one of the ones that people want me to play, as well as Blasphemous 2. And then also, I have... Oh god, Lords of the Fallen 2014. It's currently installed on my PS5. I got it for €3 because it was on sale. Very nice. And that is one that I have to play as well because it was ranked... Oh god, I think that might have been like the 12th ranked game on my poll. But it's one that people voted for. And I did enjoy Lords of the Fallen 2023, and if Lords of the Fallen 2 is coming out this year, it kind of makes sense to go back and do the original that nobody wants to talk about anymore. And then the Nintendo announcements in the next few months, yes! Obviously, there's not really many Nintendo games they've announced at the moment that I'm terribly interested in. Like, I do like the Mario sports games. I really liked Mario Tennis Aces, but I'm not paying €70 for Mario Tennis this year. That's not happening. If I find it for cheaper somewhere, maybe I will, but I'm not paying that much money for a tennis game. It's just not something that I necessarily feel that invested in. And then I'm not that into, like, Pokopia or whatever it is, the Pokemon Life Sim. I do know that, like, Gen 10's probably going to come out this year, and I would definitely like to play that, because playing a new Pokemon generation is, like, always pretty special. And honestly, I think a new Pokemon game on, like, Switch 2 hardware is going to go really hard, in my opinion. And Resident Evil Requiem, yes. Oh my god, why did I forget about Requiem? I'm not going to be streaming that one though. That one is going to be one that I'm going to be playing with my partner, but I'm very excited for it. But I think because I'm going to be playing it with my partner, he will probably want to put some money towards it, so we'll probably buy it when he feels ready to play it and so on and so forth. Aha!
Have you collected enough green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the altered fairy.
Okay, I really like this sort of like, this radar. This is really useful, actually. Oh my god. This is game-changing. This makes the grind for green crystals, like, completely simple and not at all annoying, which I love. And of course they give it to you, like, right at the very end of the grind, but at the same time, I'm okay with that. Give me those green crystals, thank you very much. You're excited for the new Lords of the Fallen this year? I'm gonna ignore the fact that the CEO is a little bit culture war brained, but the gameplay of the original, like Lords of the Fallen 2023 was so fun that I'm very much into what is coming for 2026, sorry. We're in 2026, Billy, get on your head. And then, oh my god, we have Code Vein 2, Anime Souls. Having obviously just finished Code Vein and having honestly really enjoyed it, I am very excited for Code Vein 2 to get out here and surprise us. I think it's actually going to be quite good. I know that some people have been looking into the demo and it's still got some somewhat like clunky animations, but that was honestly part of the charm of Code Vein. So I'm kind of excited to see just what a Code Vein 2 is going to look like with a couple years of dev time behind it. There's also that, it's not a Souls-like, but like Souls fans have been keeping an eye on it. It's called Phantom Blade Zero. I think that comes out this year as well, and that one kind of looks pretty interesting. I'm pretty intrigued. And then of course, the big one, Neo 3. Obviously, I have yet to play Neo 2. That is on the docket for this year. I would love to play it. I'm just waiting for the complete edition to have a sale, and then I will go all in. But Neo 3, from the very, very brief things I've seen of it, looks really cool. And I'm just going to avoid any and all footage of it until I get around to playing it, because I think it's going to be something special. I really do. I really, really do. Oh yeah, they did announce the next Black Myth game, yeah. I don't think Wukong's getting DLC, but hopefully the next game's just as good as the previous one. I will look forward to hopefully the next one being good, and we'll see whether that one will win at Jeff Keighley's Game Awards. Because the one thing I do remember about Black Myth is that the developer, or the creator or director, was very salty at the Game Awards that year, despite the fact that it very clearly probably wasn't going to win Game of the Year. Because that was the Astrobot year, right? I'm kind of like, I'm really happy that like Chinese games are definitely getting taken more seriously in the West, but like, they can't be salty anytime they lose an award, especially at like Jeff Keighley's awards of all things. And I know that kind of like soured me a little bit on them, which probably is why I haven't, I've taken a while to play Black Myth. That, and obviously like there are some, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't think of the word. There are some ideologies of the studio that obviously like went viral while it was in development that maybe I don't fully agree with, but I also understand that it is a completely different culture in China, and I'm not gonna like leave that against them. At the end of the day, if the game is fun, the game is fun, and I am looking forward to playing it. I think it's gonna be really interesting. I'm just really scared because I know that Black Myth Wukong has a bunch of like secret like bosses and things, and I have no idea how I'm gonna keep track of all of them so that I can cover all of them for a video. Excited for Duskbloods. Oh, Duskbloods! How did I forget about Duskbloods? Yes! I'm so excited because I'm a Souls YouTuber who actually has a Nintendo Switch. Like, I know, for example, I know Rusty isn't going to be doing any Duskbloods content because he does not have a Switch 2 and doesn't want to get one, which is completely fine. But I guess there is a tiny part of me that's like, if I'm one of the few Souls YouTubers who actually has a Switch 2, then there's technically a small gap in the market there for me, which I'm not going to complain about. That's some good luck for me. But that's me talking a little bit too businessy here. Let me lighten the mood a little bit with some less businessy talk. How's everybody doing tonight? Maybe that's a good question. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good time at the moment, or at least like as good a time as it can be. I know, especially for my American viewers, that things are a bit rough at the moment, but hopefully I can cheer you up a little bit if that helps at all. Okay, let me, while I blow this up, I'm gonna just quickly like skim through chat because I have not looked to my side for a little bit. I've just been talking, doing my whole gabble. Let's see, what have I missed out on over there? Your sister bought a Switch 2, so you get to play Duskbloods, Jordan. That's awesome. Love that for you. Resident Evil's gonna be so good. Anime Souls, like Kazan, but you couldn't get into Code Vein. Code Vein is I get it. I do get it. It's got a very distinct anime art style, which is very different to that of Kazan. Like, the character designs are very different in that sense. Waiting for the sequel to Lies of P. Oh my god, I'm so ready for the sequel. Lies of Dorothy, come on! I want my Wizard of Oz Souls-like so fucking bad. They have the source. They know what they're doing. Scoopy talking about Bugsnax Parasites. Bugsnax is a great game, by the way. I just want to say that. Bugsnax is fantastic. Really, really good game. Had a lot of fun with it. No Switch 2, it's free real estate. Billy's inner money gremlin. God.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me.
Miles, I'm just collecting green. Let me collect green in peace. 27th next month is insane. Pokemon Presents RE9 new season of Monarch. I don't know what Monarch is, but good on you guys having a new season of a TV show or whatever. That's awesome, genuinely. Oh, and then tomorrow we get that Super Mario Galaxy movie direct, and then there's some Dragon Ball Z news, which I'm kind of hyped for because I think they're going to announce a new game. Which, I'm so sad I haven't played Sparking Zero, because I fucking loved the Budokai and the Tenkaichi Budokai games when I was growing up, and they just seemed like more of that. But I just haven't had the, I have to kind of pick and choose what I play nowadays. But if I ever had, like, some disposable income and, like, a free weekend, oh my god, Sparking Zero would be on my goddamn PS5, and I would be loving it. A little look there. I separated artists from creation a long time ago because at this point you won't enjoy anything if you start caring about outside stuff outside the product itself. I kind of agree to an extent. Obviously there are some like products, like for example Harry Potter, where I'm not gonna separate that shit because those people are complicit in funding JK's bullshit. But like for more minor things, I'm okay like towing a line. Because at the end of the day, you can't boycott every single thing in the world that is negative because it's just not really like a realistic possibility. But I try to pick and choose and be careful where I can. I think that's all anyone can ever actually do. That's all anyone can ever ask to do. On the topic of Black Myth Wukong missable secrets and such, the game already has replay value by getting harder each time you beat the game. I think I beat it like 5 times. And it was getting too brutal, but you had seen everything you could. Okay, that's the same with like most Souls games though. Like New Game Plus, it makes the games harder. My problem is that I've never really been the biggest fan of like New Game Plus. I kind of just, this is just me. Maybe I'm just a bit weird. I just like playing Souls games on their regular difficulty because that's the difficulty that most people are going to experience. So I feel like if I'm doing like a boss ranking, for example, I kind of need to experience all the bosses on regular difficulty so that I can like, correctly gauge their difficulty and their mechanics. Because if I'm gauging, like, one boss based on, I don't know, like, a New Game plus playthrough versus another boss that's on regular New Game, then I think the waters are going to get a bit muddied. But then I also know that I'm more of a casual player in those senses as well. The only time I ever do New Game Plus on Soulsborne games or Souls-likes is if I really love the game and I want to either get, like, a new ending or I want to get, like, the Platinum. Do I have enough money? Not money, enough green crystals? Yay, we do! We do, but, like, we have so much time, I kind of want to keep collecting green crystals. I'm kind of enjoying the mindlessness of it. I have. Miles, I have, but, like, I just want to collect a few more. Let me collect a few more, please. It'll bother me having these little green things on my map if I don't collect them. I'm one of those types of gamers. I may not care about going back to all of the old areas in this game because I don't want to drive through the desert constantly, but at the same time, I also want to constantly drive through the desert to get green crystals, so I don't know where my politics on Metroid Prime 4 actually stands. When it comes to secrets in Black Myth, just do everything and you'll be fine. Also because doing that will get you the best boss in the game. Gotcha. I'll look into it a little bit when the time comes. I wouldn't mind doing like a bit of research just to kind of like make sure I'm experiencing what I want to experience, but without like doing anything too spoilery. I tend to do that with some Souls games just to kind of make my life a little bit easier. I kind of had to do that with Mortal Shell, for example, because I wasn't sure if there was any missable content, and I just kind of like did a little bit of research to make sure that my experience went about as smoothly as I can get. I tend to, when I start like new Souls-likes, especially for the channel, I've gotten into watching like beginner guides, like that maybe people made back when those games launched, just because I suck at most Souls-likes my first playthrough in. I generally need to have a lot of time with a game before I feel comfortable with it, and it's usually not until my second playthrough that I actually start playing really well. So with a lot of like new Souls-likes, I do have to really put the work in to kind of like learn mechanics, otherwise it's just gonna go over my head and my footage is just gonna be painful to watch. And then people in the comments will just be like, oh my god, this footage is painful anyway, so I can't really win. But hey ho. As a person who does not play Souls-likes, you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's totally fine. In that case, Scoopy, what brought you to my channel? Genuinely, I'm actually curious. Was it the Nintendo stuff? Or was it something else? Because like Souls-likes are kind of like my main thing, my bread and butter. So it always like makes me very curious when people say that like they don't play Souls-likes or anything of that sort. But it also...
I detected one of those scout bots in Soul Valley. It's near the entrance to Vault Forge. I'll update your map.
Huh? What do you mean a scout bot? What? What? I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll go and do that, but I don't know what that is. Daigonin, you're an OG from back in the Smash Ultimate speculation. Love to see it. One of the old guard. Which honestly, if another Smash game gets announced, I don't mind going back into the speculation scene a little bit. Not nearly to the extent that I did back then. And I definitely would make those videos a lot more sparingly. But I honestly, there's a small part of me that kind of misses it. So I would be very curious to hop back in if Nintendo would just announce the next Smash Brothers game, so I can continue to indoctrinate people into why Isaac from Golden Sun should be in Smash Brothers. Oh, the Another Crab's Treasure boss ranking. You know what? That makes a lot of sense for you. That kind of feels like a game that's very much your vibe. definitely, I get that for you. Did you know that the Another Crab's Treasure developers are also the ones that made Peak, which is the multiplayer game that got extremely popular last year? I didn't know that until like a few months after Peak came out, and when I found out, I was just kind of like, good for them, good for them. Because I know Another Crab's Treasure was like a really good game, but I also know that for them it wasn't like a big financial success. And yet I love that they still stuck with the game, gave us a little update for it, and then went on to make one of the most popular multiplayer games of the last year. It's genuinely so cool. You gotta love success stories like that. Yeah, I'm just having fun breaking the green crystals. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we are fully leaning into my my title for this video, which was, you know, just farming green crystals until we finish Metroid Prime 4. But it's only because I know that once we activate the end game, it's not a very long end game. So I'm just kind of like, I guess I'm just kind of putting it off so that I don't have to end the stream too soon. They kind of need a big game now anyway, since Mario Kart's out of the way and there's nothing huge on this horizon. Maybe something for Zelda. I could see them finally giving us Twilight Princess as a port. That would be nice, even if I like can just play Twilight Princess on my Wii U, because I was one of the few people that actually owns a Wii U. Let's start getting the green crystals over here. Why not? I don't even know if you get, like, anything for destroying these green crystals, by the way. Like, I basically, I am just wasting time. I'm wasting time until I feel ready to go and do the final boss. But hey, this is good because it means you guys get the opportunity to actually talk with me for a bit, because this is such, like, low effort for my brain to focus on that I can kind of multitask. You like games that are laid back for a good afternoon, like Bugsnax and Stardew? I can definitely see that. I'm trying to think, are there any like laid back Souls-likes? There's got to be like at least one cozy Souls-like out there. I refuse to believe that there isn't. Oh, I wanted to destroy this. Yes. Yes, but how? Well, first things first. Ah! Bug! Let me switch to fire. Oh! Hi! Sorry, mate. I didn't realize you were there. Oh, God. Oh god, this is terrifying. No, this is unironically threatening as fuck. What the hell? Twilight Princess would be nice. Nintendo still needs an actual huge system seller. If it weren't for the fact that you have a Switch Lite, you might have held off on buying a Switch 2. Ah! Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get like a new Zelda this year, but I do think we will get our first look at whatever they are working on post Tears of the Kingdom. Like, what year did Tears of the Kingdom come out in? Was that 2020, 2023? 2020? Tears of the Kingdom was 2023. Yeah. Yeah, that's not that bad. Yeah, I think it's about time for them to at least show whatever they're working on. Like, whether it will be, like, a good game or not is, like, obviously remains to be seen. But I'm kind of excited to see where they're going now, because, honestly, I just want to see something new. Wait, what? Ah! I'm very excited to see what comes next for the Zelda team. Okay, what was this saying? Like, press Y to enter Morph Ball mode. Right! No, I have to hold it. They don't use this mechanic enough. This mechanic needed to be used way more often than it was. Hello, are you gonna give me a cutscene or something? In the last of our days, we were 13 survivors. Having deciphered the prophecy at Chrono Tower again, we learned that the Chosen One will come from outside. But when? We could not afford to wait. With the aid of the Master Teleporter, 12 of us left Euros to find the Chosen One. I remained behind, for it was my duty to protect the Master Teleporter. For security, there were 5 keys to the Master Teleporter. I entrusted the 5 keys to those worthy of being guardians. They would be protected, given only to the Chosen One. All that is left is to await your arrival. It is impossible to know for certain if that day will ever come. And yet, I believe. I pray for your safe arrival, Chosen One, so that I might be here to greet you myself. And yet they weren't. They were not here to greet us. So they got given to, the keys got given to Guardians, but the Guardians were good. And it wasn't until we came along and the Metroids decided to basically ruin their days that everything went to shit. It's always Metroids. And there's no reason for it to be Metroids in this game. They just kind of shoehorn the Metroids in for the sake of having them here. There was no reason for any of them to be present in the game. And we haven't, and what's really disappointing is we haven't faced a single actual Metroid enemy. Like, they're so half-assed in the story, and that just doesn't feel right for the titular enemy of the series. Especially when they are some of, like, the most threatening creatures in, like, the first 3 Metroid Primes. I think the devs knew the Morph Ball moat stuff wasn't implemented that well, because it would always pop up with text to remind you what to do. Yeah, no, I agree. Chillin' with a Dr. Pepper in your Funko Pops? Ooh, Funko Pops. What's your favorite Funko Pop? I can show you guys my favorite Funko Pop. Wait. Here she is. My favorite Funko Pop. Queen Elizabeth II. This Queen Lizzie, before she died. This was gifted to me by my friend Rick as a joke, but unironically, she has stuck around for quite a while. I also have a Mega Man one. Or no. No, I think I bought this one, and Rick sent me the Mega Man one. I don't remember, but this is Queen Elizabeth. You know, I'm British, I'm patriotic. She also can't stand on her own. I'm trying to put her down on the side. But she tottles over if you even so much as breathe on her. But if you didn't doubt that I was British before, there's that patriotism right there. My queen, that was my queen. Not the fucker who sits on the throne at the moment. I want more green. Okay, question for everybody, since there's quite a few of you guys chatting at the moment, and I'm kind of curious. Out of all the games that are coming out this year, or that you guys know of, what's like the one you're most excited for? This year specifically. Oh, Billy, please, come on. There we go. Like, you have to pick one game. Only one. Which one is the one that you're like, oh my god, I am excited. I am ready. Okay, I need you guys to leave me alone, please. Thank you. Whee! I think there's still one more. Yeah. It's fine. I'll blow this rock up and then it'll die. Nice. Believe me, Billy, nobody doubted your Britishness. Alright, Jordan. Alright. Alright. Honestly, right now, Resident Evil Requiem, and then whenever the heck Deltarune Chapter 5. Ooh, Deltarune Chapter 5. Yes! I am so fucking ready for more Deltarune. That was so good last year. I keep, like, it's weird. It's like, I love Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. I still think Chapter 2 is probably my favorite chapter. But, I keep forgetting that, like, yeah, right, that was last year, and we're getting Chapter 5 this year. It doesn't feel real. But it's very exciting. Chapter 4 was peak. Chapter 4 was indeed peaketh. RE9 or Duskbloods whenever it comes out. Oh, the Bond game. Yes, the 007 First Light, I think it's called. Yeah, that's coming out this year. Crash Out Crew, another game made by Aggro Crab. Ooh, I didn't know they were working on something already. How exciting. For me, there's one game coming out this year that I'm very excited for. That's called... what is it called? It's made by the same developer who made Islets and Crypt Custodian, which Crypt Custodian was a video a game I made a video on where you play as a cat, and you have a little broomstick, and you have to clean up the afterlife, and it made me cry, and it was really good, isometric Metroidvania, but also really cute and cozy, and honestly, a complete vibe. And they're making a new one, but it's featuring a little crow with a lantern, and he's adorable, and I'm ready to absolutely be bawling in tears over that game. I just don't remember what it's called, but I'm so ready for it. More Birdly in Chapter 5. More Birdly, full stop. More Birdly, full stop. Birdly would be the one in my comments telling me to go back to making Smash videos. 100%. Gotta go, George. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good one. And, congrats on being 30. Probably Duskbloods unless Dorothy comes out this year. I don't think Dorothy's gonna come out this year. I think it'll be a 2027 game. But I do think that we'll see it this year. Like, we'll see a trailer, we'll know that it exists, we'll know that they're working on it. Well Dweller, yes, it's Well Dweller, yes. And for anyone who has not played Crypt Custodian, oh my god, it's such a good game. It's such a good game. I would highly recommend it. It was literally going to be my game of the year if Astrobot hadn't come out that same year. I'm pretty sure. It was a very special game for me. I also have just a weakness for games where you get to play as black cats because I grew up with multiple black cats when I was a kid. So, you know, it kind of like tickles the nostalgia a little bit. You're not saying it as a joke, Birdly is your favorite character in the game. No, Birdly's great. I genuinely think he is so much fun. He's probably one of those characters that Toby finds incredibly fun to write, and I understand why. Ow. Samus, do you have a license? I don't think she has a license, folks. She has a license to kill. Wait, that's James Bond. Oh no. Yeah, honestly, Rivali and I would say the Ritos in general have made bird video game characters so much better just by existing. There is something in the source at Nintendo that they kind of cracked the code, and I feel like other developers have just kind of been following it on since. And it's fascinating to me because I don't give a fuck about Falco, for example, but the moment they made the Rito in Breath of the Wild, I was like, these are peak characters. This is peak character, and Rivali is by far and away my favorite champion from Breath of the Wild, which is an unpopular opinion in many circles with many Zelda fans who couldn't stand him. Meanwhile, I'm like, I can see the trauma that makes him act the way he does, and I can see it, and I'm like, it's okay, Rivali. It's okay. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit bored of farming for green energy. I'm gonna keep doing it for a little bit longer, but I would say if by 10 o'clock my time, which is in 20 minutes, I haven't collected every single green thing on the map, we're just gonna go and trigger the end game. Because I only have so much time to mess about in this desert. It's funny because my plan was actually to go to old areas, like the actual levels, and just like get upgrades there. But now I've kind of been doing this instead. Wait, I'm not moving fast enough. Oh, Age of Calamity. Oh, Age of Calamity is so good. I want to say, by the way, I'm so sorry to anybody who is, like, actually, like, any of my YouTube members who are actually invested in the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment playthrough, where I posted 2 parts, and I just literally have not played the game since then. A part of me is kind of tempted to just take those parts down and maybe do a different playthrough instead. One that's maybe a bit easier to kind of, like, handle. Because I feel like Age of Imprisonment is one of those games that I'm just not really going to be able to finish under the membership program. For some reason, my brain is just like not clicking with sitting down for like an hour and a half to record each episode. And it takes a lot, weirdly enough, for that type of game, it takes a lot more effort for me mentally than recording the Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1, which again, I am also apologizing that the Broom Tower episode isn't out yet. I literally just have not beaten the Fume Knight at Soul Level 1. That is the only reason the video is not out yet, because I refuse to post a Soul Level 1 Dark Souls 2 video without at least having killed a boss in the video. And I need to kill the Fume Knight, and he's really, really hard. And he's kind of beating my ass. So maybe on Monday I'll try and record a bit more, because tomorrow I'm spending time with my partner. And we've been very distracted in the evenings because we've been playing 100-Line Defense Academy. So I haven't had as much time to like record member content, but I will get around to doing it. I just need a little bit more time, and I need to have just a slightly clearer schedule. But yeah, obviously that doesn't apply to most people because most people here aren't channel members, but like, it's just in case any channel members are listening, watching, or do end up watching this, like, that is the explanation for now. And I will try my very fucking hardest to work on that for the future. Fume Knight Soul Level 1 sounds brutal, good luck, bro. Honestly, it's so tough. Because, like, you can't even survive a single hit with him before he just absolutely takes you out. I'm kind of, like, half debating whether I want to go in with Velstat's helmet and just kind of, like, immediately put him in Phase 2 so that I deal with only the Phase 2 moveset and not the Phase 1 moveset. Because I think in regular runs, I tend to find his Phase 2 way easier than his Phase 1. But then I also feel like I'm gonna end up regretting that if I do that, because it's gonna like somehow come back and bite me. Bite me in the ass. Okay, I feel like we're actually cleaning up the... Actually, wait. Oh yeah, this thing. I need to go and check on that. We can do that as well, why not? Where? Oh, that tiny little thing there. Well. So there should be a scout bot up here. Like over here? Behind here. Okay. Oh, this thing over here. What is this? The fact we got the 3 houses trio in one game is hilarious. I need to play 3 Hopes so bad. Oh, I need to play 3 Hopes. That's one that I really wish I had time to play. I've actually, funnily enough actually, I have re-downloaded Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I might actually play it again. What was the point of that? Miles, what was the point of sending me to scan that? Genuinely. Why did I need to scan that, Miles? Was it just for my scan? Like my scan amount? Miles? Explain! America, explain! Why does it say Arkansas? When it's Arkansas! Explain! Sorry, I just kind of, I got vine-pilled for a second there. Might finally play a Fire Emblem if the new one convinces me, because each time it looks more impressive. Oh god, I crashed. Hi, Takavi.
Samus, please, join me. Make yourself comfortable.
Is this where the dating sim starts?
This belonged to my father. We used to sit around a fire just like this, telling stories. He always spoke of Solon. Are you familiar?
No.
Solon sits atop the sky. Solon provides equal light to all. Solon is always watching over us. That is why we must not bring shame to Solon. I have made mistakes, many mistakes. But through Solon's light, I find balance.
Okay.
Thank you for indulging me. I've missed these campfire stories. Samus, have you seen some of the pieces of the Federation base that were teleported here?
Yes.
I believe this will be of use to you. Please, take this.
Yay! Missile expansion. Nice. Cool.
Good hunting, Samus.
Me when I didn't read the scan, and it's probably important that I read the scan, but I don't want to go back there now, so oh well, we move on. You hope they do something different and it's not just Breath of the Wild with a new map for the new Zelda? They're not going to do that again. I think, straight up with the Zelda team, they need to move out of Hyrule for this next game. They need to go somewhere else. They need to make an entirely new region, an entirely new map, an entirely new thing. Maybe even have an entirely new race. But they need to get out of Hyrule because I don't want to explore Hyrule again. I'm tired of it. I want to see new things. Give me like something like Termina. Give me Labrina. Come on, give me something fun. Just don't give me Death Mountain for the 60th time. Please. We already went through this when we revisited the Echoes of Wisdom. The Echoes of Wisdom version of Hyrule, which was the Link to the Past one. Yeah, Zelda do a Sekiro, honestly. Everything's attacking me. Stop. I just want to collect my crystals. Let me collect my crystals. Way. In my mind, I'm like, if I just keep flying and driving, they'll leave me alone. Oh wow, they actually left me alone. That kind of worked. Oh, I see. So they're kind of just driving around the desert, and I just happened to like run into them, so I just got unlucky. I gotcha. Okay, I think I'm actually, genuinely, I think I'm actually getting close to clearing most of the green crystals. I don't know, there's a vibe. I'm getting the vibe that I'm doing a good job. Oh, wait, no, more have appeared on the map. Well. Did I see the most recent interview of Aonuma? I feel like maybe I read an article, but I can't, like, recall. Feel free to, like, paraphrase it. Just tell me, like, what the important bullet points are. And I will, say if I did, in fact, read it or not. You want sort of a cool idea for a Zelda story? Zelda's got a lot of untapped potential in its universe. If it just broke away from, like, the very traditional story formula that it goes with for most games, I genuinely think there could be a really, like, intriguing story to be told in that universe. Similar to what they did with Majora's Mask. Like, that was such a breath of fresh air story-wise, because it was just so different from everything they'd done before, and honestly, most things they've done since. But I also wouldn't complain if they want to pull a Twilight Princess and maybe not reinvent the wheel, but just go for a slightly different ambiance or atmosphere. That would be fine too. He teased some sort of aspect from Age of Imprisonment gameplay, and it will be the inspiration for the next Zelda game. Oh. He said he wanted to be the first one to put a Zelda game on Switch 2, but Koei Tecmo beat him to it, which suggests he's been cooking with the next game for a while. I mean, I don't doubt that they've been cooking for a little bit, because obviously, game development for the next Zelda game did not start after the previous one finished. It started midway through Tears of the Kingdom's development. That's how video game dev works. Like, they're always working on the next big thing. It's the same thing with Sakurai, for example. He was working on Kirby's Air Ride, but he was already working on whatever comes next, which is probably going to be the next Smash Brothers, while he was still working on Air Ride. So, in that sense, I'm not surprised. As I said, I still don't think we're going to get a Zelda, like, at least we're not going to get the big Zelda game this year. I really do think that's going to be next year. But I wouldn't be surprised if they put something smaller out there just to kind of tide us over Zelda-wise, given that's kind of become tradition with that franchise now. Like, we get something Zelda-related every year, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little spin-off or something in the works just to kind of, like, give us something. Give the poor, starving Zelda fans their game. And also, honestly, put Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in a remade version on Switch. I genuinely would not be mad if they really did just decide to put those games like on the Switch, but like not through the emulators or anything like that, but like actually just like remake the visuals from the ground up. I would be fine with it. Like, I really gained a new appreciation for Ocarina of Time when I replayed it for the channel, like, 2 years ago. And I really do think it's a game that, even though it's not, like, my favorite Zelda game, I do respect that it is a very important game in the series, and I think remaking it and just kind of giving it a little bit of, like, polish and shine, or reimagining it, like, maybe reimagining Ocarina of Time, but in, like, Breath of the Wild style, I would be okay with. Even if it wouldn't be like the big mainline Zelda next, it would just be like maybe like a smaller project. I don't know, I wouldn't mind that. And that's weird coming from me, because normally I was against like remakes of like Ocarina and I'd like to see other things, but maybe I've been converted. I don't know. It's been rumored for ages that Ocarina of Time is getting one, and then there's the second Ocarina of Time Lego set releasing soon. I also wish, I still wish that we would get remakes of Oracle of Ages, Seasons, and Minish Cap. Obviously, Minish Cap is still gorgeous on the Game Boy emulator, and the game looks fantastic. But I would love to see all three of those games in the Link's Awakening / Echoes of Wisdom art style, because I really think that they kind of nailed that for 2D Zelda. I need to get up on this thing for more green crystals. You worry the movie will make them go for a traditional story game? That is a valid concern. I won't deny that. But then I could also see them just, rather than doing that, just re-releasing a game instead. Ooh. Re-releasing Ocarina of Time. Because when the... Oh, it's one of these. Yo, let's go. No, sorry, my brain completely lost track of what it was saying. I apologize. I've actually just gone blank. Oops. It was something. I was saying something. I don't know if it was important, but I was saying something about, it was probably something to do with the Mario movie and how they marketed around that movie. Like, I'm not worried that, like, the next big Zelda game is gonna, like, have to tie into the movie or anything. I don't think Zelda is that kind of series. But I do think that we will get something to tie into the movie. I just don't think it's going to be like the next mainline title. As I said, if they remake Ocarina of Time, that's probably going to be more than fine. Because that's almost certainly going to be like the energy of the Zelda movie. Maybe not exactly Ocarina of Time, maybe a bit more generic and maybe like the Cliff Notes version. But that's definitely kind of like the area they'll be aiming for. And I think just doing an Ocarina of Time remake is certainly going to be like a good way of managing that. Also, obviously, I would like a Majora's Mask remake with some of the quality of life improvements of the 3DS version, but maybe getting rid of some of the more critiqued aspects of the 3DS version, like the bosses being revamped in a really like kind of meh way, as well as certain abilities just kind of getting like really nerfed. Like the fact that they took away the momentum of the Deku Link spin ability, or just how they absolutely butchered poor Zora Link. They can't re-include the 3DS variants of those in a remake, but I don't know. I know Nintendo. And when they believe that they're fixing a game, they will go the mile to fix the game that doesn't need fixing. God, we are so close to getting rid of all of these crystals. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. We're doing so damn good. You guys will owe me a tenner when the Bug Snacks movie gets announced. Honestly, I'm shocked that Bug Snacks hasn't got like an animated TV series or something. It kind of feels like that would be the perfect game to kind of get like the sort of like just like a TV like sort of experience. Collect all the green. Thank you very much. I've got to blow this one up as well. And now I don't have any bombs. Hopefully I can destroy these green crystals with my missiles instead. Anyway, we're almost at 11. I do feel like we're actually quite close to collecting all of these crystals, so I am going to keep going for a little bit longer, and then we're just going to start pushing towards the end game. Because I am finishing this tonight. Whatever happens, I am finishing this game tonight. I just can't believe that most of this stream is going to be me driving around a desert on a bike. If that doesn't tell you what this game is all about, then I don't know what does. And also, Nintendo, if we could, like, get a Golden Sun remake, please, this year, that would be great, thanks. I keep asking every year. They're never going to do it. I really want them to. I will keep asking for it. I will keep putting Isaac from Golden Sun in my Nintendo Direct reaction thumbnails. Like, you're not going to stop me from asking, Nintendo, so you may as well just give me what I want. So that they'll shut the fuck up about it. Ooh, that was such a clean spin there. If Smash comes back, the demand for Isaac will come back as well. Oh, the Isaac Smash Broads thread is going to be popping the fuck off again, and I will be back. I will be back. I will push the fucking charge again. I will make another video talking about why Isaac is perfect for Super Smash Brothers, which will probably just be very similar to that original video that I did years and years ago, but reposted in 2026. I have no problem doing that. And the good thing is, I've played so many more franchises since I did Smash content in 2018, so I am so much more, like, aware of all these different characters. I had never played a Kingdom Hearts game, I'd never played a Devil May Cry game, I had never played a lot of different franchises that people were asking for at the time, and now I have had experience with them. And now I can try and peddle getting a From Software rep into Smash Brothers. I know that would be quite a crazy choice, but given From Software are one of the most prolific developers in the industry right now, and they are also a Japanese developer, I genuinely think there is a very, very good shot that we see some sort of From Software rep in the next Smash. We even have, like, a Solaire amiibo. Like, I have no fucking clue who they would pick to be in, like, Smash Brothers. I think it would have to be, like, an Elden Ring tarnished or something, because I think Elden Ring is, like, the big game right now. But I could see a Souls Boy in Super Smash Brothers, and I would be very excited. And then Sakurai would be crying because he's like, I have to incorporate the Estus flask somehow. It'll be the first character with a full heal. Kingdom Hearts 4 news. Kingdom Hearts is a weird franchise. I was so invested in it in the weeks leading up to 3 because I basically played the entire franchise in like 2 weekends. And then I played 3, loved 3, enjoyed 3, but I've kind of like hopped back off of the Kingdom Hearts train, so to speak. I'm kind of in the position now where it's like, I will be intrigued, and maybe I'll play Kingdom Hearts 4 when it comes out, but I guess I'm not that desperate for news, because I feel like most of the characters I really cared about in the series already got fairly definitive conclusions. And I never really cared much about Sora or Kairi, so their story's kind of having a bit of a messy ending, like really, like I do not lose any sleep over it whatsoever. If anything, I just kind of hope that the Final Fantasy elements of Kingdom Hearts 4 are there, because I think that's like the one thing that Kingdom Hearts 3 just didn't have until the DLC. And that was part of like what got certain gamers invested in the series to begin with. Oh my god, look at how few fucking green crystals we have. Oh my god. It's just like this quadrant of the map, and then I think we're actually gonna be done. There might technically still be some green crystals in like a shrine somewhere that I never found, but like, I don't care. I just need to see all these little green dots on my little radar in the top left go bye-bye, and I will be so satisfied. More hype for FF7 Part 3. I still need to play Part 2. I still need to play Part 2. I really want to play Part 2. Yeah, this is one we've done. Like, I played Final Fantasy, like the original remake, the first part of the remake, on stream, like, years ago. There's a very famous clip of me, well, not a famous clip, but like one of my more viewed clips on my old Twitch channel was of me actually crying during the one cutscene where one of the characters holds like 3 cats towards the player, and I was an emotional wreck, because I just thought the cats were so cute. Is this the last green crystal? There's no more green crystals on the on the radar. Oh, we're missing some. There's gonna be some in like a fucking... You know what, actually? Someone mentioned in... Which one is this? Where was the one that we did today? The Ring of Thunder. I want to quickly go here, because there are some people who have mentioned that, like, there were crystals in one of these shrines that they missed. And it might be that one. Because I was looking at a Reddit post. So let me just quickly go over there and just sate my curiosity for a second. And then after that, we go to Fury Green and we end this goddamn game. It's 10 p.m. I know. I will be ending the game momentarily. Don't you worry. I mean, I really want to play Rebirth 2. It's just, it's again, it's an expensive game. And it's a really, like, heavy time waste, not time wasting game. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? I have to sink a lot of time into it. And I have so many games that I need to sink time into this year that I kind of have to pick and choose my battles, especially when I'm paying, like, full price, for example, for some of these games. But if I get the opportunity, by God, I will. Like, last year I played Final Fantasy 16 on my own time, and I absolutely love that, so if I have time, Final Fantasy is always going to be on the docket. I actually really want to play the old 2D ones. Because I've played 1, I started 2, but I didn't really play much of it. Are there any green crystals in here that I may have missed? Like, I don't know, in any of these? Okay, not in here. Are there any green crystals down here? Aha! I knew I'd missed some. That won't be, like, the last green crystals I need, but, like, at least it's something. Oh my god, those were the last green crystals I needed. What the fuck? Damn. I'm so glad I read a Reddit post the other day of people being like, where are the last green crystals? And people being like, oh, they're behind this pillar under this elevator that most people missed. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, we got every green crystal. We can end the game now. Come on, Samus. I may have gotten barely any of the collectibles in this game, but that's okay. Because I got all the green crystals. And honestly, it didn't take that long. Once you get the crystal, like, locator thing, it's honestly not that bad. It's worth it you get the true final cutscene with this. Oh, really? I didn't know that this game had like a true final cutscene thingy. Okay, awesome. Damn, look at me getting the true end without meaning to get the true end. You'll love to see it. Also, again, I'm just gonna say this again for anyone who wasn't here at the start of the stream. But next week, for the stream schedule, we're obviously going to be continuing Blasphemous because I very much want to go all in on that game. But I also got a game code for a game called, let me double check the name. Oh no, bad time to stop moving. Let me get to the... I think it's called Mio Memories in Orbit. I think that was the game, and it was shown at a Nintendo Direct last year, and it looked really cool, and it looked like a really cool Metroidvania, and a lot of YouTubers have been getting sponsored by them, and I haven't been sponsored, but they did send me a game code because I applied for it, and they sent me one, so I'm going to be streaming that next week as well, because, yeah, Mio Memories in Orbit. Like, I will be streaming that as well next week because if they were kind enough to send me a code after I applied for it. I wasn't expecting to actually get one. And yeah, I want to give the game a good shot. It's a Metroidvania. It looks actually quite cozy and cute. It had a really intriguing art style, and as I said, it was featured in a Nintendo Direct last year, so I was actually genuinely interested in it. Although I have it on PS5. That was the console they gave me the code for. One tied to crystals and then another one tied to 100%ing the items and scans. Oh, I'm gonna maybe just watch that one on YouTube. It's funny because I 100%ed Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3. And most of the other Metroid games I've 100%ed. This one, if I 100%, it's gonna be like casually in my off time. I don't think this is a very 100% friendly game because backtracking is just so painfully boring. Just crossing that desert. It just does not work well with backtracking in mind. Vamonos, children. We are going to get the memory fruit. And then after the memory fruit.
Oh, you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Bye, Armstrong. I have things to do, people to save, things to see. I've found all the green energy crystals. Bring me my memory fruit. Oh. Ah. That is certainly a fruit. The fruit is now gone. We have destroyed it. Ooh. Hello? Legacy suit acquired. God damn. The memory fruit is the legacy of the Lemorn. It is a database containing all their accumulated knowledge and history. The legacy suit is a power suit designed by the Lemorn that can generate a protective barrier. To activate, switch to the psychic visor, then press and hold R. This consumes 35 missile ammo. The barrier's power and duration are limited. Its energy will deplete faster as it absorbs attacks. The barrier damage enemies that touch it. Okay. I don't know how much I'm going to use that, but the suit looks cool. Samus ate a devil fruit, and now she's going to sink anytime she goes into water. Oh no. Samus D. Aaron. Alright, everyone, let's trigger... Let's trigger the endgame.
Alright, you've secured the memory fruit. We can leave for Chrono Tower as soon as you give the order, Samus. You ready?
I'm ready.
Once we leave, there's no turning back. If there is anything you need to complete, now is the time.
I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to let me reload the game once I beat it on this save. I'm assuming. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't punch a hole in something, we don't got a use for it. Our mission is to guide Samus to the Master Teleporter. To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Let's go. The music is good here. The classic theme. The classic theme. Let's go, buddy.
Open her up.
Let's go.
Force field undamaged. I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating.
Come on, Betsy. Come on, View. You've got this.
Warning. Systems critical.
We need to abort, the weapon's gonna blow.
Nah, it's gonna work.
Oh no.
Woo! No! What about View? Our robot buddy! You okay in there? Yay, he's fine. Okay, good.
Force field destroyed.
Well done.
Crushes his hand.
Oh, my baby.
Miles, this is not the time.
She did good.
She did. She sure
Yeah, no, these characters are fine. Miles is maybe a little annoying at certain points, but not to the like extent that people were just angry. Honestly, I like the energy they bring to the game. I just wish that Samus could talk back to them. I genuinely don't think this was a case where having a silent Samus was a good idea. We even see that she can talk, because she has, like, a line in Metroid Dread where she speaks, like, midway through the game. So, it's not like Nintendo have never flirted with it, they're just afraid that another Other M situation is gonna happen, but it's been over a decade, get the fuck over it. Ah yes, back into the biological dimension. Oh, everyone is here. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I need to play Smash Ultimate again at some point. I wouldn't mind doing like just a random like, just like as a filler sort of stream thing, just doing a World of Light playthrough, just for fun. Maybe do like a normal mode light lock. That could be fun. Because I've tried hard mode light lock and I'm not good enough for it. I never have been. Okay.
The robots are awake.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
Its function is to recognize and guide the chosen one.
Thoughts to Samus.
Then we go. Sylux has to be here as well, though. Like, I'm certain that he's somewhere fucking around. Oh boy. Chosen one. I fear this is the last we would speak. I have waited alone for a long time. Those 12 Lamorn who left to find you. None have returned. Yeah. I know nothing of their fate. Did they find you? Are you here listening to my words? I fear not. For even in the darkness I cling to hope. I believe you will find your way to Vuros. I believe you will save us. What? It's actually quite sad. I wonder what, like, bringing the memory fruit out of this place is going to actually do, though. Like, how are we saving them? In what extent?
You okay, Samus?
No.
Give her a minute.
Hey Billy, has this game broken you yet? Well, we're in the end game. We got all of the green crystals, every single one. And now we're officially here in the final level, so... Expandable structure with a hemispherical object responds to Guardian commands. An energy turbine, which is like all of them. Aha. Psychic command received. Expanding object. I'm waiting for the expansion. me when FromSoft DLC. I'm waiting for the expansion.
It's unfolding. The robots are the keys.
Hey, we got an elevator. Let's head up.
Come on, kids. All of my friends. We're all here together. And then we're gonna have an elevator showdown, and enemies are gonna drop onto the elevator, and we'll have to fight them on the way up, and the elevator will never end because that's a gimmick. Or we just get up here. Okay, well.
Look. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh no. The drones. Oh, this is just, we're just going straight to the roof. Okay, I see. We're skipping all of the preamble and just going right up there. I also realized that I did not save, so I don't have full health. Alrighty. No preamble like Prime 1 or Prime 2 or Prime 3.
We have finally reached the top of the tower.
Yes. Is there anything I need to scan here? No. Then I'm gonna walk over here. You want anything, baby? Or maybe we have to go over here? Oh, this looks like an important spot. No? Oh, there's a psychic thing. Oh, Billy is blind. Billy is a blind man. Boom. Goodbye, everybody. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys later. Adios.
Careful now, Samus. Careful up there.
You beat the Tiger Dilf boss in Wolong, Tokuyami fan. Congratulations. Nice one. And now you get to watch him die. Watch Miles get in Smash before Psylux. What has Psylux done? No offense to Psylux. What the fuck has he done in this game to deserve being in Smash? Fucking nothing. Bro has literally just existed. He has done nothing. Nothing. A healing pod. Oh, this is gonna be where the last Lemorne is. I bet that's where the last Lemorne is. Or a farm for less than 3 minutes. We had 2 boss fights with him. We have no understanding of why he's here, or why he's fighting us, or what he's up to. People were so excited for Psylux prior to Prime 4 coming out. People were so hyped for this random-ass character from a DS game. And then he did nothing. He's done nothing at all. I almost don't want to kill him in this game because I would rather he survive so we can get some actual development in a future game. Oh, that's us. Unless that's Psylux, which would absolutely suck. This is so, like, boss arena coded, obviously. I really like the atmosphere, though. They're really letting this moment breathe, and the use of the color here is actually really nice. The use of the sunlight.
You got the keys. Take us home.
And obviously, Psylux is just waiting for his moment because we need to use the keys. We need to activate the... We need to activate the gate. Why? I wanted to scan it. Why?
This must be the master teleporter.
I miss Bird Daddy from Dread. Bird Daddy from Dread had one of the best fucking 2D fights in a Metroidvania. The Infinity Stones, they've turned purple.
going home.
Yeah, what is all this about? Oh. Oh my god, that's Silux! Wow, he was just a scorned soldier who got pissed off. Oh my god, that's crazy. There was no build up to that shit. There was no build up to that. I mean, at least they gave him something, but like, come the fuck on.
Samus! I've been waiting for this.
He spoke. You mean...
Silence! Knuckle up!
He just randomly decides to get voice acting because the fucking soldiers are here? Are you kidding me? Yo! Everyone's here to help! I should actually scan him. 1 second, Silux. 1 second, Silux. Let me scan you. Tube for administering care connected to Silux. Transformed into a nano arm by nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. It is fully armored except for its tip. What about Silux himself? Okay, a bounty hunter using a modified version of a Galactic Federation battlesuit, reconstructed using the latest nanotechnology. Okay, so shoot the tip. I need to remember how to strafe, because if I don't remember how to strafe, I'm going to die. Oh! Ah! Motherfucker, how do you know about my psychic lasso? I've never told you about the psychic lasso. Okay, psychic lasso number 2. Psychic lasso number 3. Nice. Whoa! Fire! All right, let me get the ice out.
Keep it together. We got this.
Oh, the ice isn't actually doing any damage. Shit.
He's too powerful.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough one, I can tell. Imagine being told like, oh yeah, you're gonna voice in a in a Nintendo game, and it's a Metroid game, and they're like, oh my god, I'm voicing the villain, and they're like, yeah, you have one voice line. Oh, Mackenzie, that was a horrifying scream. I'm also really bad at dodging in this game. I just want to let you guys know that, like, it is my weakest feature. Ah! What triggered him to change back?
Armstrong needs your help.
Oh no! What was I supposed to do there? He went down, and then he started doing the sweep attack, so he wouldn't be able to avoid it. What was I supposed to do there? That was an unwinnable. That was genuinely unwinnable. What the fuck?
Watch those arms.
Gotta heal him up, but I wasn't even near them. I didn't even have a choice. I guess I should have just kept them topped up the whole time, but like, I don't think you can heal them unless they're in critical condition.
Alright, let's get the rest of these on.
I mean, I don't mind. I know what I'm doing for this first bit, so I can kind of focus on it a little bit more, but... God, I'm not good at aiming. I'm just gonna shoot him normally. Since it... He clearly goes into this cutscene after a certain amount of damage.
Oh no, the arm shit forward! Keep it together! We got this!
He's too powerful.
And it will never be explained why he has all these powers. Just that he does. Come on. Come on, team. We just have to survive a little while. Ah, team! Besties. Okay.
I count 4.
We took them out once. We can do it again.
Okay, at least most of them are jumping at least. Playing fucking total wipeout. But that one went a bit better because nobody actually went down that time. Ooh! That was a bit scary. Yeah, just focus on this arm, because if I can focus on just one, then I can get him down quickly. I zap you with healing. Oh, I gotta scan him again. God damn it. There we go. Honestly, if people want to go down, now is the time, because I would rather you guys go down during this easy moment where he's like not got strong abilities and I can heal really quickly. That's just my personal cup of tea, my personal opinion. Ah! Up you get, Mackenzie, come on. Up you get, child. I have to baby all you fuckers. Come on, Psylocke. Let me kill you. There we go, and that's another round. So stop emptying into him. God, that barely did any damage. Yeah, I figured ice. Yep. Ice, ice, baby. Do. Woo! Honestly, that's not a bad attack, because it kind of just leaves his heads open. I can't tell if I'm basically just supposed to try and, like, survive this part of the fight. You gotta actually beat it. Okay, gotcha. I mean, specifically just like, yeah, now he's gone to this. Oh, now he's a helicopter. That's Beyblade! Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh. At least these guys, when you kill them, will drop healing. Wrong button. Come on, let's just stun that one. Perfect. Get me some healing, get me some healing, get me some healing, because I'm a little in pain. Baby needs healing. Okay, baby lost all of his heals. Oh! Very tough to kind of aim at when you're doing all this bullshit. I'm assuming he's gonna aim for me. Yeah. Where everybody is. Iconic. Okay, there we go. Only reason I'm not using missiles is just because I find the aim of them to be a little bit, like, inconsistent. Because otherwise I would just be peppering him with missiles, but there's no way to, like, home them in, so I kind of just have to go like this. But yeah, I think we've got, like, a brief bit of time to just breathe. Yeah. And then he's gonna go electricity next, but I think if we can get past electricity and then whatever his, like, green arms turn into that time, that will probably be, like, the end of, like, phase 1. And hopefully that will also count as a checkpoint. But I don't know if this game is gonna have a checkpoint or if I'm gonna have to do everything in one go. Everyone's here, they're just behind me. Oh, I didn't see that. Who? Who and where? Who? Where? Where?
I'm up.
Ah. Just keep firing. Okay, out of the AoEs. Okay. Oh my god! Team! Team! Okay, he's back to normal though. Sorry, Duke. Honestly, that part went better than I thought it did. I think it was more about keeping them alive than, like, anything with Samus. Okay, that's 2. 1. Get the healing. Oh, did it resurrected? Okay, so there is a timer to resurrection. Now it's gonna do the sweeper move. Yep. Oh, we've lost. Get that extra healing. I thought we would lost there. I genuinely thought that was it. But no, I guess we got a little lucky. Bad dodge. Really bad dodge. Okay, there we go. I do love, though, that Psylocke is genuinely, like, quite difficult in terms of, like, health and everything. I appreciate that, like, for a final boss, yes, this is a lot. But, like, I appreciate the challenge. Here you go, Mackenzie. I'm just trying to pop him up to full because now we're in, like, the easier phase. So, Takabi, if you want to get, like, hurt so I can, like, heal you, that would be great. Genuinely. Like, I'm kind of cool with that, Takabi, if you want. There we go. Fucking Silex! Okay, cutscene. We're on cutscene.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I figured like they're now gonna be out of the fight and it's just me and Silex. Yeah.
Where'd they go?
I don't really know where we went, to be honest. We're kind of just floating. Oh, I see. Wait, what? Oh, I see. We're just trying to dodge his attacks. Okay, I see. I'm with you. I was a little confused. Oh, we got a full heal or something along those lines. That was pretty cool. Thanks, video game. God, I suck at aiming. Oh my god. What do you mean? What did they want me to do there? I didn't understand. Like this? Yeah. Yeah. I need to hit him with this. Right? Yeah, that's right. I know your games. Ah, you can even see kind of like by the way he lifts his hand, like where he's aiming. It just sucks that I'm literally not doing any damage to him. Okay, there we go. We move on. Okay, this is kind of a cool arena, not gonna lie. Goddamn.
Just you and me, Samus.
So what, you're just some pissy dude who's annoyed that I blew up a base? I blow up every base that I'm with. I will say though that his theme is an absolute ball. Oh, I wasn't sure what that even was. What is going on? What even are you? What am I looking at? Okay, so that's not like a power-up for me or anything. That's just the weirdest... What am I... Seriously, what the fuck am I looking at? What is this? What even is this? This is so weird. Like, it's the least threatening thing I've ever seen. He reminds me of like Silent Hill 2, those enemies that kind of crawl along the floor. Yeah, I figured he's pissed. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, so everything's just getting sucked in. That sucks. Ow. No idea what to do about that move, but what? Okay, do I need to... No, let's scan that. Okay, black hole. It draws in firearm attacks. Only the control beam and the will of its user. Gotcha. Sorry, I wasn't in the right mode. What the? What? 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 There we go. Got you, motherfucker. Okay, that was a faster one. I thought it was going to be slower. Ah, shit. I'm so not good at dodging attacks. I'm just using the regular spam because it takes, for me, it's like, it takes less energy for me to just do that. Wait, what? 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 Why did I not get the option to break free like I did in any of the other ones when that happened? That was so weird. You think he steals energy tanks? I guess that would make sense. Oh, I don't know what to do about that one. Damn. I have no idea how to avoid that attack. I guess maybe it's just like a perfect dodge? I think as long as that is a checkpoint, I think we'll be fine. If I am back at the start of the entire fight... Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay, I don't mind going from here. That does not bother me. That's so fine. I love how this bit is specifically just because they wanted an excuse to have, like, the free aim be used a bit more. I thought it was high enough. Wait. Like, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Like, I'm not that threatened by him, in all honesty. It's just that one attack that I didn't quite understand how to deal with. Or that one. Because, like, I don't think I can't just dodge. I can't dodge in midair. I have to move. If they don't let him run us over with, let us run him over with Viola, I'm not buying the game. Understandable. It is a bit random. I'm not gonna disagree there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he must have stolen any tank last time because, like... Because he had one behind him. Whereas this time he didn't. Okay, I'm not gonna go too crazy with my shots now, because I don't have, like, a billion missiles or anything. Okay, he's gone ultimate. He's gone Super Saiyan. He's gone Super Psylocke. But now that I know how to deal with this attack, I'm not as threatened by it. Yeah, now that I know your moveset, mate, you're not as threatening. That one attack in the middle, maybe, like this one. Okay, I just had to dodge it. Okay. It's that simple. I was just being a dumb bitch by not dodging it the first time. shit. Shit. I see. At least he doesn't heal from them, I don't think. He just gets really annoying. Like, genuinely, like, it's like, oh no, he's stolen an E-tank, but like, he's also not really doing much with them. Unless, am I supposed to... Let me scan him. I want to see what it says. Okay. The shield generated nullifies all firearm attacks. Okay, so it has to be rockets. Oh, he does heal. That sucks. Well, it's fine. I kind of... I know his pattern now. He doesn't threaten me. You have to boost ball against him. Ah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Come on then, mate. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. And then he has phase 15. Come on! Yeah! There we go. Goodbye, Silux. She wanted to save him in the end, yeah. Even she felt a little bit of guilt about their history.
Shouldn't we go after her?
Tell me how and I'm there.
Alert. Spatial anomaly detected.
Great. What now? Here we go. Be ready for anything.
Like me, iconic character Samus D. Aran.
Samus! I knew you'd come back.
Aww. Aww, the little pat on the shoulder.
Boss.
Glad to have you with us.
Samus, does that mean Silux is
Yeah, he's dead.
good?
Well, he could always come back. It's Nintendo.
We'll be right behind you.
Do they have anything to say?
I knew you could do it. Never doubted you.
You made it. I was worried, but you're here.
You have survived. Excellent work.
Thank you.
Glad you're back. Really glad.
You did well, Samus.
If we can activate the teleporter, we can go back home.
I didn't mean to click on you, Miles. Honestly, these guys are cool. I'm cool with them. They're not like the most amazingly written characters in a video game ever, but I don't think they ruin the experience of Metroid, and I honestly think it's actually quite nice to see Samus have friends that don't immediately die in the story. Metroid Prime 3. So, no, I'm glad for their inclusion. They were lovely. Yeah, he fell in a pit, we don't see the body. It's traditional, like, if we want to bring him back, we can. If we want him to be dead, then eh. There was a boss on Viola, Scoopy, in the previous,
Your crystal powers the teleporter.
in the previous stream, in the lava area. Half of the fight was on Viola, half of the fight was on land. But we technically did use Viola.
Wait, is that Veros?
Whoa.
And that must be Tanamar. Home sweet home.
And you are sure?
Well, we're gonna find out.
We have no choice. Let's go to Tanamar. You don't owe me anything. Don't worry.
You did it.
We're really going home.
And at perfect timing as well. There he is! Silux!
Silence! But...
No! No!
Protect the teleporter!
Are you alright?
Have we lost our psychic powers? No!
I got you.
Come on, team. Come on, team.
Providing cover.
This is a moment where, you know, they get to protect Samus. I think that's important.
Teleporter's not gonna last long. You gotta make the jump while you still can. I'll do my best to stabilize the power.
But when I'm not leaving them behind.
We'll buy you time while it charges.
If they get left behind on Vuros, I'm fucking rioting. That's so bullshit. Miles! This isn't fair. No! I don't want to. No! I don't want them to die.
Samus! Go!
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Fuck, is there any way to stop this? Shit. Uh.
Hey, Samus. Solon be with you.
Oh, that sucks so much. That sucks so much. Fuck. I mean, I guess if they're setting up for Metroid Prime 5, then they're keeping the characters in a state of AWOL, so you don't know, so maybe they'll bring them back. But then given how fucking people reacted to Miles, I don't know if they even will. What the fuck? That's an awful ending. I'm sorry, that's an awful ending. Like, the other 3 Metroid Prime games, sure, they do sequel bait, but they sequel bait after we have a proper ending. No, I'm not okay with that. And now I have to sit through unskippable fucking credits. No! Okay, let me respond to a message real quick. Just because my partner is out at D&D, and I told him to let me know when he was done, so... He won't be making it to Smash Bros. He can still make it to Smash Bros. How many times has Ridley died in this series, and he's still made it to Smash Bros? Quite a few. What? Well... Metro Prime 4. What an interesting game. What an interesting game. Oh my god, it was... I would say it's like the definition of a 7 out of 10. It does certain things really well. I think the actual, like, quote-unquote dungeons, the areas you explore, were good. The ice area, really fun. Fire area was pretty good. Vault Forge, I enjoyed, although I didn't like that the third tower was basically just dedicated to, like, the bike. And Fury Green, the first area, kind of disappointing because you never get to go into the giant tree. You just kind of go into the forest around it, and I just feel like that's such a missed opportunity for that set piece. I think the desert is one of the worst areas in a Metroid game because it just doesn't fit in a Metroid game. The fact that all of the psychic abilities you get are also just abilities from the previous game, except now they're purple, I think is also a little bit lazy. Like, they made such a big deal about how Samus has psychic powers, but in reality, it was just... she could move some stones, she could understand the language, and then everything else was just stuff that she would normally get in a Metroid Prime game anyway. Like, yeah, okay, she has the one homing missile thing, but that wasn't nearly used as much as it probably should have been. I'm frustrated. Yeah, the ice area's atmosphere was the best part about this game. Going through the abandoned lab in the ice area and not knowing what was gonna happen or whether anything was gonna, like, attack you, and sort of the build-up with all of the logs you find about how they failed to bring people back and how the Reavers, the main enemies, are actually the Lemorn. Love that. That was fantastic. Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. It kind of is gonna be in a similar spot as Metroid Prime 3 for me, where they're not really the games I would replay out of the Prime games. I really think 1 and 2 are more replayable because they're a little more interconnected. I like what they did with the characters. I think they could have done a little bit more with the characters. I don't like that ending. I really don't like that ending. I don't like that Sylux's backstory is basically hidden behind getting 100% scans and 100% items collected. I don't feel like that was a remotely interesting enough story for him, for a character who has been built up for so long. We've all been wondering, like, who is this guy? Who is he? And it turns out he's just a Federation trooper who got fucked up and blamed Samus for what happened. It's sad, because I really went into this game wanting to really like it, but I definitely come out of this game feeling like it hasn't really done anything new with Metroid Prime, except for the NPCs, and the other things it tries to innovate on, it just doesn't go far enough. Viola is severely underutilized. The desert sucks. The shrines they put in the desert are not a good replacement for just naturally finding these upgrades in the world. And I will admit, having to go back to Fury Green every time you get a new chip to have Miles upgrade the weapon, while it's good for Miles' character, it's just a little bit tedious. With the only real reward being that anytime you went back with an elemental chip, there was that room with the elemental beams that you could go to, and eventually it unlocked a life tank, an energy tank. Yeah, good game. I don't know if I would play this one again. I think I would have to give this one a couple years before I decide to go back to it. I don't really feel like I want to go into a second playthrough. I don't think it really gripped me in that way, which is a real shame. So overall, yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. It was a good game. It's more Metroid Prime, but maybe not in the way that we really wanted. And I just hope that Metroid Prime 5, if that is a thing, if it gets greenlit, I just hope that the development of that game goes a lot more smoothly and they actually have a good starting idea to build from, instead of what we got here. There's something more. Yeah, I figured there's something at the end of the credits, which is why I haven't ended the stream yet, but we have to wait for it, and I don't know when they're going to end. Oh, they're going to end. Shit, they're going to end. Guys, they're ending. They're ending. Fuck, they're not ending. Wait, no, but that's usually the last two, because Shuntaro's the... Isn't Shuntaro Furukawa the president of Nintendo, or am I don't remember. I'm sorry, Metroid Prime 4. I'm not interested in your hard mode. You haven't given me enough to want to replay it. Okay. I have returned. And this was the planet that we started the game on. Is she gonna plant the fruit? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, we're back to the normal suit now. She's like, I have to go back to my basic drip. Okay. Aww. I mean, it's a beautiful cutscene. Graphics are gorgeous. Okay, saving now will mark this save slot as mission complete. If you later choose to start a new game in this save slot, the item and scan completion data will be reset. Do you want to save? Yes. I just think putting Samus through this bullshit of losing everyone is just, we've done this for so many games now. We could have had a happy ending with this one. We could have really had a happy ending with this, and I think it would have been fine. And I just... Yeah. I mean, those characters could still come back. Sylux is still very much alive. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, well, thank you everyone for tuning in to my Metroid Prime 4 Beyond playthrough. Next week we'll continue with Blasphemous and then Mio Memories in Orbit. So be sure to tune in, it'll be fun. I'm gonna go and relax as it is midnight here, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good night, guys. Adios.